everyone. Oh, I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let me switch on my comments. There we go. Awesome. All right, so today I have got a technique to teach you today. And so this is creating embellishment clusters. Embellishment clusters on your cards or your scrapbook pages. And it's one of my favorite techniques. I'm going to give you 3 simple tips to create the perfect embellishment cluster. Okay? But before I do that, I want to give a big shout out to Melissa Williams. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. It's like glared. There we go. Okay. Tilted a little bit. Yeah. Can't see it very well. Well, anyways, Melissa made this thank you card for me. She sells origami owl jewelry, and you'll see her sometimes here on the chat. Melissa Donahue, and she's married now, so she's Melissa Williams. But anyways, just want to give her a big shout out. Thank you so much, Melissa. It's a beautiful card. And also, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristina Reese, and this is Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time, to bring a card tutorial to you, to help you come up with great creative ideas to create your own cards, or you could apply these to your scrapbook page also. Okay, wow, we got lots of people. Hey, Mima, I'm so glad you could make it this morning. And I've got Vicky and Lori, Deborah, and Kim. Good morning, all of you. Awesome. Before we get started, though, I did want to remind you all that I do have a card class going on right now, and it's snail mail. I'm trying to grab this real quick so I can show you all. I'm going to switch my view over. So my card class, snail mail, or you snailed it, is these are the cards you're going to make, and you get half a pack of the most adorable You Snailed It snail mail paper. You get 2 bolts of twine. You get the embellishments. Anyways, all the information is over on my blog. Just go to the class and events on the menu bar. Click down to snail mail. All right, let me put that back. And let's get this card going. All right, so the number 1 tip is to select embellishments of different shapes, different sizes, dimensions, and texture. Okay, so that's your first thing. You're just gonna, and what I do is, sweets make this really easy. You get some designer paper, you get your dies that are different shapes like circles, squares, scalloped, rectangles. We have there's just those shaped dies, not specific to a stamp set, but that you could use on any card. All right, so you get shapes. Ribbon, bling. If you've got some kind of like I'm going to be using the blender brush and creating some ink blend in the background, but you could also use embossing paste, an embossing folder to give your paper some texture. So that is the number 1 thing when building an embellishment cluster, is you want different shapes, sizes, dimensions, and texture. And the second tip is you want odd number of things. So our eye really likes to look at 3s, 5s, 7s. We have a cluster of, I believe, 5 today. Might be 7. I can't remember. No, I think it's 5. Anyways, so that's it. And then one more is, when you are creating a cluster, you need a foundation. You need an anchor. I call it a base. That way your image or your sentiment, whatever you are highlighting with this cluster, isn't just floating on your page or on your card, okay? So you need it to be anchored down. And we're going to anchor ours down with a stitch circle. All right. So let's make a card. Hey, Nicole, it's great to see you this morning too. and Debbie Spicer. Oh, thank you, Debbie. We need sunshine here in Texas. We're all cloudy and cold. We had the fireplace going last night. All of us have, if we don't have COVID here in Texas, we have winter colds because it goes to 70 to 30, 70 to 30, back and forth. I don't know how any of us survive the winter here in Texas. But anyways, okay. I have a card base, a simple card base, 4 1/4 by 11, okay, and I fold it in half at 5 1/2. So that's my card base. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some, actually we're going to wait on our designer paper. We're going to start with this. We have a 2 1/2 by 5 1/2 white that we're going to be putting on top of here, but we'll be putting some paper behind it. And I pulled this out first because this is where we're going to do our blending. All right, so I want a very, very, very light blue in the background, kind of like sky. And so I have my Seaside spray and my new blender brush. I love my blender brush. I'm going to get some ink on here, but I've got some scratch paper here because I want to get most of this off, most of the ink off of my bristles, all right? And then I'm just going to come in here and very lightly, hardly any at all, and just keep going till I see some starting to show up. All right, I start to see it. So let me pull it up so you all, you know what, we need to make this darker. There we go. Wow, you cannot see that very well. Let's get just a little bit more. Okay, and oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, now you can see it. So just a very, very light. I don't want much at all. Now that I've got that done, let me put this away. I need to stamp thank you from our Healed Your Heart. Now remember, we have Sale-A-Bration going on right now, and this is a big sale that we have during January and February. When you spend $50 or $100, you can choose any of these back here. Let's see. The $100 ones are paper, whoops, there you go, paper and a stamp set, all of that. When you spend $50, you get both of these free. Or this beautiful stamp set when you spend $100, and it's got all these gorgeous images and really pretty. All the rest of it you only have to spend $50 to get, like there's some paper. Anyway, so we're using Heal Your Heart, and this is free with a $50 purchase. And I'm using thank you right here. So let me grab my thank you. I already had it out, ready to go. Here we go. And we need some ink. And I'm just going to do this in simple black. Nothing real fancy. We're going to have tons of color on our embellishment cluster. So remember today's lesson, what I'm trying to teach you all to do is an embellishment cluster. So, but I need to get this part done first. All right, so we have thank you. And put this away. Okay. Now, if you can see on my thank you, I accidentally got the rubber a little too far. If you haven't seen this, these are sand erasers. They're really rough. And if you get this right before it dries, so you can't let it sit very long, what it does is it kind of roughs up the paper and gets that a little bit of black, and I'm pressing down pretty darn hard. Yeah, got that one. But you have to do it right away. If you wait for it to sink into the layers of the paper, you're not going to get it away. All right, that's much better. So, there we go. And that's just a sand eraser. You just get these on Amazon. Woo! It's just a mono sand eraser. There you go, sand and rubber eraser. So this side is white rubber, and this side is sand. All right, so that was just another little tip for you all this morning. Ooh, we've got lots of people on here. Wow, I love this. Oh my goodness. Laughing out loud, Texas cold. That's right, Mima. You guys up in the blizzard country of the north, y'all know what real cold is, don't you? All right, now that we have this, I'm going to layer this on some Bumblebee. And it's just a little bit there, so let me grab my adhesive. And And these are all 5.5, so they go all the way down to the edges of the card. Okay, there we go. All right, and now let's put this on our card base. Now, I picked Poppy Parade Red because that's what color I'm going to be using the Hey Chick stamp set here in just a minute. And I haven't had a chance to cut this yet, so I'm going to cut this real quick. And we're just cutting it the size of a card base. So that is 5.5. Whoops. Actually, I want 4.25 this direction. My wood grain's going this way, so make sure that's 4.25. Don't want to mess up. All right, we've got 4.25, and then turn it to 5.5. There we go. All right, and I love this paper. These are our color designer papers. So the color families, you get a pack for like this comes from the Brights, and so I get just basic paper that's great for backgrounds that doesn't distract you from what the main image is on your card. It's just basically, I mean, you could use red cardstock, but that can be kind of boring. So sometimes you want a little design, but not so much that it distracts from what you're trying to create. And we have paper packs in all the families. As a matter of fact, right now, when you join the Stampin' Up! Family, you get free packs from each of the families. So you get 5 entire packs of color paper for free when you sign up. So if you're interested in that, just give me a shout out and I can set you up. Okay, so there we go. We have that. Very pretty. Now, for the cluster. This is what I want to teach you how to do. So the first thing is we are going to take our pieces. So I have a cinnamon cider circle. Oh, and I wanted to show you the stamp set I'm using. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So this Hey Chick was a Sale-A-Bration item back in 2017, but this year they brought it back, and they brought it back with a stamp, with a really fun die. I'm going to be using the corn stalk, the little pieces of corn, and this chicken wire here, and also the die that cuts the little chicken out. We're using this fun little chicken here. Is she not the cutest? And when you order this bundle here, you are at $44. You would only need $6 more, and you would get the Heal Your Heart stamp set for free. So that's pretty cool, huh? All right, let's get our chicken here. Now, I've already stamped her and cut her, and I've got it on this adorable little mini cutting machine. I just love this thing. It's so fun. All right, so we're going to put our chicken, which I colored with the Poppy Parade and Daffodil Delight there. And here's the little die, and we're just going to fit that right on there so it matches. It's all lined up. There we go, and I'm going to tape it down so it won't move. And put this in, and then we just crank it. What you do? And go right through there. And I love how light it is. It's just a little tiny mini embossing machine just for doing little pieces. Yeah. There we go. All right, put this away now. And there's our cute little chicken. Oh my gosh, is she not adorable? Okay, we have a chicken. We have some chicken wire, okay? And I put my corn in this little box here so that I wouldn't lose it. I'm also going to use some gold twine and some linen thread on this. So my layers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I have 5 embellishments here. And then, oh my gosh, are these corns, little corns, not the cutest little things? Oh, come on, focus. There it is. So tiny. So tiny. Okay. And we're going to put all of that on here. So let's begin. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the thread on the back of my circle. So I need some adhesive back here. Okay. And I'm going to take the gold and the linen together like this. Okay, and grab myself some here. Whoops, don't stick yet. And then I just wind it around my fingers a couple of times. All right, and then take my snips. Okay, and I'm going to just kind of twist that like that. Okay, come on. There we go. Just stick that in the sticky. And if you've got any hanging off, you can just trim it off so that it doesn't show. There we go. All right, so we have our twine just kind of sticking up there. Now we need the cornstalk. Let me get the cornstalk here. And we're going to put our cornstalk back here also. Okay, like that. And make sure we've got adhesive there. Well, we need more adhesive than that. Let me grab some more. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Double check where I want it again. Perfect. Oh, come here. Well, come on. There we go. Okay, now our cornstalk is on there. All right, I want to make sure that really sticks. Let's get all this out of the way. And this is going to sit. Oh, yep, I had a feeling I was going to do that. We need to pull it down a little bit. There we go. Now it's not in the way of the thank you. Okay, so we're going to be putting that circle right there, okay? And let's just get a lot of adhesive back there. Come on, corn, you are really being a toot. Golly. All right, no biggies. We got this. We've got this. Come on. We're going to just put lots of adhesive back here. Now remember, you click it and... Okay. Okay. All right, stick it down. There we go. Now, these adorable little corn kernels, oh my gosh, are they not precious? Okay, we're going to be putting those on in just a minute. Before we do that, we need our chicken wire. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this chicken wire. And our little chicken is going to go on top of the chicken wire. Okay, kind of hanging off the circle over here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it'll work. So we're going to put a little adhesive right here where our chicken goes. Whoops, come on. But also to put down our wire. Because the wire doesn't have much to, I mean, you can get the fine tip glue in there and do that. Or we could have cut it out with the adhesive backing. That probably would have been better. Now, she definitely is going up on dimensionals. All right. Is this just, I'm loving this. So we are, I'm showing you all how to make clusters. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. And wow, look at all these comments. Holy cow, I can't even keep up with it. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, I'll come back and read those comments in just a minute. All right, so we have our little chick. Here she is. And she's going right there. Okay, so... Is that not just the cutest? All right, now let's get these little corns. And I had to cut the dimensionals so that it would fit on the back of the corn. There we go. Okay, so for the quick recap, we've got to do a cluster, and this can be for a card, but also a scrapbook page. I know a lot of you all are scrapbookers. You want to stay in numbers of odd numbers, so 3, 5, 7. You want a foundation, and the circle is my base, my anchor, okay? Now, we want different textures. So I've got twine back here. I've got chicken wire here, okay? We consider that a texture because it's cut out. We also have embossed pieces, and we've lifted them up. And then we have our little chicken. So we have different shapes, colors, texture. Let's see, you want different shapes, sizes, dimension, and textures. You want in odd numbers are the best, and you want to always provide a base or an anchor. And so that is how you create clusters. And we call them embellishment clusters, because if you just type in how to make a cluster on, on the internet, you're not going to get this. You're going to get a ton of other different things. So you have to say embellishment clusters. All right, you guys are awesome. I love this card. This is so fun. Let's look, make sure I didn't miss any comments. Oh, I know, the little corns are too precious. Okay. Sandy Racer, yep. Yep. Oh, Dorothy, your iPad didn't get sound. I hope you all can hear me. Well, you must be able to. You're talking to me. Okay. Yep. And Deborah Crowder says good morning from North Carolina. And portrait card. What is yesterday's card making event featured your portrait cards featuring DSP that you featured in January. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome. Okay, that's that. Don't forget, if you are going to order, use the host code. That way, if you're ordering over 50, I can use the Hostess Rewards and send you a little gift in the mail with your order. My card class, Snailed It, is available. And like I said, the Hey Chick is $44, so then you would only have to add $6, which is a spool of ribbon, and that would give you the $50. We also have, besides the Hey Chick, we have the Hey Birthday Chick too, and it has the dies. It has a little picket fence and a seed bag, balloon, some streamers, chicken scratch, and a little happy birthday. So it's a really cute one too. This one is $44. Okay, which one's which? Hey Chick is $44, sorry. This one is $43. This is $1 less. Okay, anyways, bye you guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. And also, if you have not entered the Wednesday card challenge, do that. I want lots and lots. Go invite your friends to join also, okay? If you're a part of any card making groups, let them know that there's a card challenge for prizes. Okay, see you guys Wednesday. Bye-bye.